Dove Men+Care is the title sponsor of Dad 2.0 Summit, and they've set up this barbershop at the summit, which is awesome. I don't think I'm going to go full shave yet. Sorry, Chris. I know you want me to do it, but I'm not going to do it. But it's a really cool place that they've set up here, and it's a lot of fun. And I thank them very much for all their sponsorship of Dad 2.0. It's awesome. Hey, this is Drew Bennett from BenSpark.com, and I am at Dad 2.0, and this is my buddy Derek, and he's from
everyone.
Dad's Landing. Is that where we're going?
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
good. Yeah, Dad's Landing.
We got a couple of them.
Yeah, and we're here at Dad 2.0 is what I said, and we're actually at the Smithsonian. We're at the Smithsonian, let's see, Museum of American History?
It's the Natural Museum of American History.
Okay.
Smithsonian
I got
Natural
that in
Museum of Natural History.
I got part of that
I think
in there.
that's right.
Okay,
Somewhere
good.
around there.
But we're actually down in the Spark Lab, and we are here as part of an event with Lego. And so one of the things that they did with Lego. Now you actually won something.
I did.
You won something pretty cool.
Hold on one second.
All right, he's going to be right back. As he won something with a team.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, explain.
Our team was Montalegro was the name that we called ourselves, and it was a speed building contest. And what we had to do was we had to build the tallest tower out of Legos, the fastest out of four teams total. So we actually won, and then we had to carry it across the room to make sure it didn't fall. And what they decided to do is instead of having all of us win one prize, they then selected the person to answer the correct question at the end.
Oh,
and so the question was, who was the first Lego superhero, which was Spider-Man.
See, I would have said Batman, and I did.
And I think Chris said Batman.
Yeah,
so,
I would have said Batman.
And so I won this nice book, and Star Spangled Banner. It's signed by the author.
Really?
And it's actually it's really nice. It talks about the American flag, and I don't know if you had a chance to see the American flag.
I did.
Which was amazing. The size of that was
huge.
Amazing.
I didn't think that was. I wouldn't have thought it was that big.
Yeah, 1814, I think it was.
Yeah.
September 14th, 1814, I believe.
Yeah. So it's been a really good night here and a lot of fun. Dad 2.0 all day has been awesome.
Fantastic. Fantastic
I've had some
event.
really fun times. How about Brad Meltzer?
That was fantastic.
Oh,
he did a great job with his presentation.
Yeah.
So.
I like to get some of those, like the kids' books that he did.
Absolutely.
Some really cool stuff. It's funny because I was thinking, looking at his kids' books covers, I was thinking of there's a folk singer I like, Ellis Paul, and he does a song, actually did a CD about heroes. It was called The Hero in You. And a lot of the people were the same people, like Amelia Earhart and Einstein. So I thought that they would really go well together, those guys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I know that you did something special here in the Spark Lab. We're in the Spark Lab.
Right. So I'm going to actually show you that now. I'm just going to stop the video for there, and then I'm going to show you that. So one of the things that we were asked to do was there was tons of little piles of Lego pieces all over the place, and you had to make something. And my item was to make something that makes sound, and I call it the flick tuner because it makes noise, and you're supposed to flick your finger on this, and it makes sound because that's all hollow inside. I don't think it actually has to make sound for real. I don't think we had enough of the pieces. I kept trying to side build it and build it out. My buddies from Build from Bricks would have crushed this whole thing. They are amazing. But that was my try, I don't know, try to find as many pieces as possible. So here in the Spark Lab, there's a spot here where you can create your invention that makes sound using available materials. So it's not Lego, this is just the Lego event, but in the Spark Lab itself, there are all these different materials that people can use to make sound. So there's some items that people have made, so guitar, obviously, they made as on the traditional guitar. This one, I think, flick that and make something. Some clappers. So, kids have come in here to make some items that make sound, and this Spark Lab is really cool. There's some really amazing things all around here, and it's just amazing thing. I mean, the Smithsonian's free. Right, to get in, it's your tax dollars at work. So I'm back in my room after the day here at Dad 2.0, and I'm getting tired. And there's things that are going on, You know, there's like a dad slam, and I listen to some really well done speakers, and also guys who write really, really well. And it kind of makes me feel like inadequate as far as a writer, as far as trying to express myself in the written word. I don't find that I really do that great a job with it overall. You know, and maybe that's just gotten lazy, taking the time. I don't really reflect on things very much. I kind of just write my post, I take my picture, I do, you know, the things that I do, and maybe that's just, you know, going through the motions. And that's a lot about what this whole trip was about, to come here to DAD 2.0, was to kind of get my writing, you know, inspired to write more, to write better, to do a better job overall in everything that I do in social media. I'm here in my bathroom because it's got the greatest light, and it's a really cool bathroom here. It's got this nice little backdrop, but you know, maybe I'm getting poked in the ear by this tree, so maybe let's move it a little bit here, this way. It was a great day. A lot of good speakers. I learned some great tips on editing some photos, which honestly I don't even take any time to edit my photos anymore. I take them right out of the camera. I figured they're pretty good. But this guy Trevor, he's one stay-at-home dad, or one SAHD, and if you can find him on Instagram, and he's got some great photos, and he gave you some good tips, and I'm gonna let him tell you those tips from his blog, and I'll link it up when I do see the blog post that he writes about it. But I was able to kind of just take a little bit extra time with a picture and come out with a really good picture, and you know, I thank him for that. That was some good advice. You know, I mean, I sat down and I plopped down the NX1 with the wrist, the wrist grip and the extra vertical grip, and he's like, "Oh, professional photographer." You know, I'm like, "Oh, don't be intimidated. I just take photos." You know, it's and we're all just learning from each other at DAD 2.0. It was a really cool time, and sponsors have been awesome. I got to play with this. It's called the 360 Fly, and basically it captures video 360. And I haven't gotten able to put that onto YouTube because it wouldn't download to my phone. I had some problems with it. I recorded like 9 minutes walking all around the whole place, and I just couldn't get that file. And I'm hoping that they can give me the file tomorrow, because they were going to try to upload it, but it never made it to YouTube or to Facebook, so I don't know. But it's one of those ones where you should be able to scroll around and move, and it records all that stuff. And hey, maybe I can win one. That'd be great, because they are giving one away, and I'd love to win one. That would be so much fun if I could put it on my kayak and do something with that. So. Yeah, some really cool stuff. I'll show you what I took for the video. It's not going to do it justice at all, but I'll show you like a little bit of what I did, and then maybe do a bit of a swag haul thing from today. And I got a pair of pants from Lee, so some khakis. They wanted to put me in khakis. I don't wear khakis, not often, you know, unless it's like Easter or something like that. I'm a jeans and t-shirt guy. I mean, you guys know me. Jeans and t-shirt guy. So anyway, what I'm going to do right now is show you that 360 Fly video. And then from there, we're going to move on to you know, a swag haul from all the great sponsors that were here at DAD 2.0. The stuff that I received today was some really neat stuff. And yes, tomorrow tomorrow I get some really cool things. So hopefully I'll be able to take you with me on part of that. So here's that swag haul. So here is, well, here are a bunch of the cool things that I received today. I took part in the Dad Bod reboot, and that was by Di Manuel. So Di, right here, he does the Whole Life Manifesto, and he sent us something every single day for the past 2 weeks on fitness and how to do some exercises and things like that. He had some great exercise videos, and with that I got that Dad's book of awesome projects, this Smarty Pants vitamin shirt, whole bottle of the men's Smarty Pants vitamins, and this jump rope and this sweatband. So that was really cool. And then we move over here, and Lee Jeans, they have some Extreme Comfort khaki, so I got that. Hello, they do toothpaste and toothbrushes, so I got the Supermint for me and Allison, and the Blue Raspberry for the kids, and a toothbrush for me. Tonight with the Lego, we got this great Dad 2.0 Lego minifig. So this awesome one. It has this really happy face and this more reserved happy face, which is more me. Kidde did headshots, so some nice professional headshots. There's a thing, Camp Kesem, and they had these camp nickname necklaces. Rheem, they do like air conditioners and water heaters, and boilers and things like that. For your house. Then they gave me the shirt and this flash drive, and then Express Yourself domain.me gave me that. That's actually helps me put together a media kit. I got an iTunes gift card and a Best Buy gift card, and from the Smithsonian there's this little Spark Lab book, which I think Eva would really like. So that was some of the neat things that I received today from different various sponsors, and one whole thing from participating in this Smarty Dad Bod reboot. Oh, and Lego is also going to be sending us this package here. I just have to email them. So that's really cool. So some really neat stuff there, and I'll talk a little bit about what that was in that video. But anyway, this is Drew Bennett from BenSpark.com. I'm here in Washington for Dad 2.0, and I am able to be found on Instagram as BenSpark, on Twitter as BenSpark, at Facebook.com/I'mNotAFamousBlogger, and right here. If you please subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.